University's spring commencement ceremony. Before we begin today's celebration, we'd like to offer a few important reminders to ensure that this morning's ceremony is comfortable for you and truly memorable for our graduates. Commencement is a cherished milestone for our graduates, their loved ones, and the entire Georgia Southern community. Many of you have traveled great distances to be here, and we are honored to have you with us for this momentous occasion. Names will be read at a steady and respectful pace so that every family can clearly hear their graduate's name. We ask that you help us maintain an atmosphere of courtesy throughout the ceremony. Please keep celebrations brief so graduates whose names follow receive the same attention and recognition. To help preserve the dignity and flow of today's ceremony, please keep the following in mind. Graduates should refrain from carrying signs, banners, or flags as they cross the stage. Guests are welcome to take photos from their seats, but please do not block the aisles. A professional photographer will capture each graduate on the stage and again at the base of the ramp. Graduates, please pause briefly on the marked X at both photo locations. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the stage party and faculty will recess. Graduates will exit the field after the recessional. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please listen for instructions from the stage and follow guidance from university police and stadium personnel. And finally, as a courtesy to those around you and in honor of our graduates, please silence all cell phones at this time. Thank you for your cooperation in helping us maintain the dignity of this very special occasion.
From the moment you first stepped foot on your Georgia Southern campus, your journey has been anything but ordinary. You've met every challenge, seized every opportunity, reached every milestone, and proved again and again that eagles are built to rise. At Georgia Southern, you've been a part of something bigger, driving innovation, discovering breakthroughs, and asking bold questions that shape the world around us. Beyond the classrooms and labs, you've discovered something just as lasting. Lifelong friendships, unforgettable memories.
One more time!
And a global family of alumni who will always have your back. This is Eagle Nation. Today, you don't just graduate, you take flight. Your degree is a passport to possibility, stamped with determination, with knowledge and heart, and the spirit of freedom who inspires us to soar. It lives on in each of you as you ascend into the future, beyond where you could have imagined. No matter where you land, Eagle Nation stretches far and wide with fellow Eagles ready to connect, collaborate, and celebrate with you. Because the journey doesn't end at commencement. It only changes altitude.
Now, please rise as you are able for the processional.
remain standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. I'm Kyle Marrero, and I have the distinct honor of serving as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of our faculty, staff, administrators, and especially the class of 2026, I am proud to welcome you to this spring's commencement ceremony. Let me begin by offering our sincere thanks to Taylor Sutterfield, a senior majoring in vocal performance, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Thank you, Taylor. To our graduates, congratulations. Today we recognize and honor your hard work, perseverance, and personal growth throughout your academic journey. The road to this moment has not been without its challenges, and your presence here is a reflection of your dedication, resilience, and strength. You have every reason to be proud, and we are equally proud to celebrate with you. So, let us also take a moment to acknowledge those who've supported you along your journey. Graduates, please turn, wave, and thank the family members and friends who have encouraged you and helped you reach this important milestone. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, anyone who wandered in the stadium. Welcome. We're just glad you're here. Commencement is indeed a meaningful milestone, not only for each of you personally, but for the entire Georgia Southern community. This semester, we are proud to confer degrees upon approximately 4,400 graduates, awarding associate, bachelor's, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we move into our speaker presentations, I'd like to highlight a few items in your program. The members of our platform party are listed on page 18, and on page 9, you'll find our university's values, mission, and vision, foundational commitments that define who we are and why we gather today. You see, at Georgia Southern, these values are not just simply statements on a page. They are the principles that guide our work and shape our decisions. Every initiative we pursue and every partnership we build is guided by our values: innovation and discovery, mobility, people, academic excellence, collaboration, transparency and integrity, and sustainability. Together, these values form the word impacts, a reminder that our purpose as a university is not only to educate, but to transform lives and strengthen communities. We strive to make a meaningful global difference through our students, faculty, staff, and alumni, and we are steadfast in our belief that every member of our community plays a role in advancing our mission. Central to that mission is our faculty. These educators and scholars serve as mentors, guides, and sources of inspiration. Each graduate here has a story about a faculty member who challenged them, supported them, and helped them to discover new possibilities. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. Graduates, please join me in thanking these dedicated individuals for the role they have played in your success here today. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium a student leader who has been deeply engaged in our campus life and dedicated to representing the voices of our students. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jaya Ewing, President of our Student Government Association, as she offers congratulations to our class of 2026. Jaya?
Good morning, everyone, and most importantly, good morning, graduates. Look around for a moment. This is what achievement looks like. This is what persistence looks like. This is what it looks like when a group of people refuse to give up on themselves. Today is not just about finishing college. It's about everything it took to get here. The growth we did not always notice at the time, the confidence we had to build, the strength we found in moments we did not think we had it. Somewhere along the way, we stopped just getting through college and started becoming the people we are meant to be. And that is something worth celebrating. We did not just earn degrees, we built discipline, resilience, and confidence. We proved to ourselves that we can handle more than we once thought possible. Every challenge we faced did not stop us, it prepared us. Every obstacle did not block us, it pushed us forward. And now here we are, stepping into what comes next. Not with fear, but with excitement. Not with doubt, but with confidence. Whether you have a plan or still figuring out, know one thing, you are ready. Ready for new opportunities, ready for new experiences, ready to keep growing into the people we are becoming. The world we are entering is full of possibilities. It is waiting for people like us, people who have learned how to adapt, persevere, and keep going no matter what. People who are willing to show up, make an impact, and leave things better than they found them. So, as we take this next step, let us carry this moment with us. The pride, the lessons, the memories, and the belief that we can do hard things and succeed. Today we celebrate, tomorrow we soar. Congratulations, graduates. You made it, and I cannot wait to see where life takes us next.
Thank you, Jaya, and congratulations. Jaya is graduating this week and will be going on to law school. Congratulations. Awesome. Graduates, guests, and friends, it is my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, an accomplished leader whose career reflects both excellence in his field and a deep commitment to service and partnership. Bob Summers is Vice President of Global Sales at Delta Airlines, where he leads a worldwide team responsible for strengthening relationships and driving performance across Delta's global commercial portfolio. Since joining Delta in 1983, Bob has built a distinguished career spanning more than 4 decades, holding leadership roles across sales, marketing, and customer service. Along the way, he has led key areas of corporate and specialty sales, helping shape Delta's relationships with its largest partners around the world. Bob's impact extends beyond his organization. He has been recognized by the Global Business Travel Association as Allied Member of the Year and named one of Business Traveler's News' 25 most influential business travel executives. In addition to his professional accomplishments, Bob is actively engaged in his community, serving on several boards and supporting organizations that make a meaningful difference to his communities. A proud Georgia Southern graduate, Bob represents the very best of our alumni, demonstrating how leadership, commitment, and a global perspective can create lasting impact. And if you didn't know, today is Bob's birthday. So thank you for coming to his birthday party today. We appreciate it. Please give a warm eagle welcome to our commencement speaker, Mr. Bob Summers.
Well, thank you. Good morning. First, can we give one more hand, a round of applause for Taylor? What an incredible rendition of the national anthem. It's kind of special for me because Taylor's my next door neighbor in Atlanta. So we're going to have some fun when we get back home. Well, good morning. I'm incredibly humbled and honored to be with you today. It is truly the honor of my lifetime. I'm grateful to all of you, the faculty, the graduates, and your families for inviting me to be a part of this ceremony. Thank you to Dr. Marrero, to Ava Edwards and Alumni Relations, and to my good friend, Athletic Director, Chris Davis. Thank you all for trusting me with this moment. To be honest, I had not been involved with Georgia Southern for almost 20 years. When Chris took his new role at Southern, we made a promise to each other, and my end of that promise was I would re-engage with Georgia Southern and become more involved at Georgia Southern. Well, here we are. I'm pretty involved. It proves a point that above all, it's about people and relationships. That's what matters. So thank you, Chris. Well, I can guarantee you this will be the largest birthday party I'll ever have. I cannot imagine spending with anybody else, though thanks for coming. I'm the oldest of 5 boys. My father's our hero because he showed us the value of hard work and unconditional love. He was proud of us and our accomplishments. He was a salesman. I know that's a shocker, but he always told us that he did not care what we did when we grew up, just grow up. I was sure that if he was still, whoops. Oh, God. Okay, so when you do this one year, you'll know, keep your cool, don't lose your mind, you're all good. I wish my dad was still with us because I believe he'd be smiling ear to ear and shaking his head, witnessing this little miracle. My brother Tim is with me today, and he is also a proud alumni of Georgia Southern. He has had a remarkable career, and we both owe a lot to Georgia Southern for providing the tools and foundation we needed to hit the real world. Truth is, I think he's here to verify that I actually am doing the commencement speech. I think he thinks I was pranking him when I told him this. I'm also honored to have my wife of 33 years with us today. She's my best friend, and this is a proud moment for both of us. She is also, no doubt, shaking her head, as I'm sure she's as dumbfounded as anyone else. Now, she is not an alumni of Georgia Southern. That's actually a good thing, because I'm pretty sure that we would not be married if she knew me when I was a student at Georgia Southern. Last but not least, my daughter Riley and son-in-law Austin are here today. Definitely not the least, they actually surprised me last night and showed up unannounced. What an honor, how special to have them with me too, and I'm thankful for them to be here as well. Now, to the business. Some of you might consider that commencement to signal the end of your education because it marks the end of your time at Georgia Southern. So while this day marks your formal education coming to a close, the truth is your education in life is just now beginning. When I look out at you, I don't look at graduates, not anymore. I see future leaders. And our future is bright because of what you're going to bring to this world. Graduates, I think back to my time when I was in your seat on this day in 1983. Yes, I'm old. I don't look old. I don't act old, but I'm old. I was graduating with a degree in public relations and marketing. I was a decent student, and I achieved 4.0 many semesters. And no, I'm not talking about a breathalyzer either. I worked hard and I played hard, which is still my motto. I was and am a very proud Alpha Tau Omega at Georgia Southern. So shout out to my ATO brothers who might be here today. While it's not for everyone, Greek life played a huge part in who I am today, and I'm eternally grateful for the friends and brothers I still have 43 years later. Georgia Southern gave me structure, opportunity, and people who believed in me. One of my proudest moments was graduating from this incredible institution. It was a different time. It was actually Georgia Southern College, and Dingus McGee's was the brand new, really cool date spot that opened up that year. Dingus, still there, I love it. There was no stadium like this, I can promise you. We had a brand new football team coached by legendary Irk Russell, who I had the honor to spend a lot of time with, and we played our games at Statesboro High School. It was a wonderful time. This place means the world to me. Not only did it prepare me for the real world to help shape the character and the person who I am, and instilled qualities that still serve me to this day. Now, soon after I walked across this stage, diploma in hand, I did what many of you will do next. I went to work. Although I graduated quite a while ago, some things remain the same. Some of you know exactly what you want to do. Others, like me at the time, we're going to figure it out. But some of you will take a gap year to find yourselves. My father said, you don't need to find yourself. I found you. Go get a job. I was excited to get my career, my adult life started, and I didn't have to wait long to do that. I graduated on Sweetheart Circle on Saturday afternoon and went to work the following Monday at midnight. Delta was not hiring at the time, so I went to work part-time on the ramp, loading bags midnight to 7. I started at the bottom, and I truly mean I started at the bottom. I hit the ground running, humble and hungry. First one to work, last one to leave. Nobody outworked me, nobody. No titles, no shortcuts, just hard work, showing up every single day and doing the job the right way. I believed in the company that I went to work for and of what it stands for. Now, persistence is one of my strongest suits. Whether it was convincing Dr. Rainwater, my freshman English teacher here at Southern, that I deserved a better grade than he was going to give me, and it worked. To my early days at Delta, where I called human resources every Friday at 2 p.m. for 27 Fridays in a row, asking him for a full-time job. That worked as well, mostly because they got tired of me calling. And nearly 43 years later, I'm still at Delta Airlines. Over that time, I've learned a few things, lessons I wish someone had shared with me when I was sitting where you are today. So let me offer a little free advice. Now, after all these years, I realize that people are going to listen to you, but they're only going to remember a few sound bites from the wisdom you want to drop on them. So here goes. Some of you already have a job. Some of you are still looking. As you think about your career and your life, I want you to remember one word, CRAVE, C-R-A-V-E. It stands for confident, real, authentic, vulnerable, and empathetic. Let's talk about it for a second. C is for confidence. Confidence is key. Confidence is attacking the task that you fear. It's okay to be scared. It's normal to say, I can't do this. We have a saying in the Summers house. It's called, you got this. It works in good times and bad. As the chairman of the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl for 3 years, I had the honor of flipping the coin at the beginning of the game and handing out the post-game trophy to the winners. My first year as chair was a CFP semifinal, and LSU just won to advance to the national championship. As I'm on my way to the stage, my daughter made sure, stopped me and said, Dad, you know there's millions of people watching. Great kid, isn't it? Just loved her. But she also ended up saying, Dad, you got this. That's what she said when we walked out of the room back there too. Confidence is built by doing, not just thinking or talking. I've lived a mantra that I think is very possible. The second thing I want to leave you with, it's the concept of wow or whatever. Wow or whatever. It's really simple. When you have an interaction with someone, when you leave them, what do they say when you walk away? Do they say, wow? Or do they say, whatever? It applies in every aspect of life. A first impression, a first date, an interview, a sales call. After they meet you, after they leave, what do they say? Wow or whatever? We'll come back to that. Confidence is about knowing your strengths and your weaknesses and accepting them both. Confidence comes from preparation, from relationships, and from doing the right thing over and over and over again. People with confidence drive others to believe in you, and they will follow you anywhere you go. Build confidence, not arrogance. Another possibility for C and CRAVE is culture. Culture matters a lot. One of the reasons I've stayed at Delta for my entire career is culture. It's built around taking care of people, our employees, and our customers. Now, they say culture eats strategy for breakfast. I would agree with that. At Delta, our culture is the greatest strength and our biggest differentiator because you can replicate anything, and all the other airlines do. Airports, planes, seats, meals, wine, they can replicate everything. What they cannot replicate is the culture and DNA of your company, and that is why we win every day. So don't just chase a title or a paycheck. Look for a place that's going to invest in you, a place where values match yours, where culture is important. The R in CRAVE is real, and being real is exactly what it sounds like. Be yourself and stick to it. It means conduct yourself with honesty and sincerity. It involves embracing all of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you are real, you operate according to your personal values rather than seeking universal appeal, something I still struggle with even today. I have 500 salespeople around the world, and I truly believe they would tell you I am the same person I was when I was a sales rep in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania 32 years ago. Now, my responsibilities have changed, and I've had to change accordingly, but my core values and style remain constant. It's called being real. The A is authentic. Find your North Star. What kind of person are you? What are your values? Be genuine with yourself and others. Just be you, not someone you think you should be. If you're authentic, people will trust you and they will follow you. People who are authentic create an environment where people feel safe and trusted and heard. Yes, bring your education, bring your skills. It's great to be book smart. By the way, you are now book smart. It is equally important to be street smart, and that's what you're about to learn how to do. But what will take you the farthest is honesty and accountability. You're going to mess up. I know I did a lot. Own it. Ask for feedback. Really listen. Apply it, and then listen again. You don't need all the answers on day one. What matters is showing up with integrity, energy, and a willingness to learn. Stay humble, but stay hungry. V isn't vulnerable. This might be the most important one. For a long time, I thought leadership meant having all the answers. Never showing doubt, never admitting mistakes. I was dead wrong. Not one person and not one leader is an expert on everything. So surround yourself with people that are good at what you're not good at. They are going to make you better. An old mentor of mine gave me great advice one day, and it's be comfortable being uncomfortable. Do the things that you don't want to do because you should do it. Real leadership requires vulnerability. It takes strength to say, I don't know, or I need help, or I got this wrong. When you do that, people don't respect you less. They respect you more. And last but not least, empathetic. And empathy matters just as much, especially in today's day and age. Every person you work with, every customer you patient, you help, is carrying something you don't see. Stress, pressure, fear, responsibility. Great people and great leaders take the time to understand someone else's point of view. They listen before they act. Active listening means if it's important to you, it's important to me. Act like you truly care. Now, you have no idea how many people you're going to come across in life that could care less about what you say or think. Don't be that person. Lead with humanity, and most importantly, lead when no one else is watching. People don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. Remember that. So here's my last challenge to you. As I've shared, live your life with humility and outwork everyone around you. Those are the givens. But don't stop there. Put the phones down. You're welcome, parents. You owe me for that one. Put the phones down and truly connect with people. Get out of your comfort zone. Introduce yourself. Start a conversation. And build real relationships. Because at the end of the day, it's the people in your life that will shape your journey and define your success. It certainly has been the story of my life. In closing, I hope you feel like our short time together has been a wow and not a whatever. Today is a day you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Can I let you know something? So will I. I will remember this for the rest of my life. Now, we're part of the same club. We're Georgia Southern alumni. You should be proud of yourselves. You've worked your tails off, and you've earned the right to be here on this special day. Your day. Soak it in. A lot of benefits Georgia Southern has provided you will come after graduation, and most of it's going to rely on what you learned to putting it into action. So go for it. As graduates, stay engaged and involved in this great university. Support in any way you can, whenever you can, and always be proud to be an Eagle. Graduation looked very differently from my family. Our daughter graduated during COVID and didn't get to experience a moment like this. So here's my ask. When the ceremony ends, go hug your parents, your grandparents, mentors, loved ones, anyone who will help you reach graduation day. You have no idea how proud they are of you. Thank them for the sacrifices and encouragement they gave you. While your diploma has your name on it, many people likely helped you write your story. When you're done with that, pat yourself on the back because you earned it. Congratulations, class of 2026. You got this. The world needs you. The world needs you now more than ever. So we'll go out there and kick some ass. And above all, hail Southern. Thank you. God bless and good luck.
Bob, wow, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for being with us here today and for sharing your perspective with our graduates. Your leadership and global impact reflect what is possible through dedication, growth, and a commitment to excellence. And thank you for inspiring our graduates as they begin their own journeys of leadership and impact. Now I'm pleased to introduce the university's Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Avanandun Mukherjee, who will lead us through the remainder of today's ceremony.
Thank you, President Marrero, and good morning, graduates and guests. It's my privilege to be a part of today's celebration. Before we begin the conferral of degrees, I'm honored to continue a meaningful tradition by recognizing our graduating cadets who have accepted a commission to serve in the United States Army. Georgia Southern's Eagle Battalion is nationally recognized for its tradition of leadership and excellence, and today we are honored to recognize these future leaders. I now invite Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Bingham to the stage. Would the cadets being commissioned today please come forward and form a line in front of the stage? These cadets will now take the oath of office.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Congratulations and thank you for your service. At Georgia Southern, our commitment to military-connected students runs deep. Our university community includes veterans, active duty personnel, members of the Guard and Reserve, as well as the spouses and children of those who serve. If you are among those in our graduating class or in the audience who have served in the armed forces, are currently serving, or are part of a military-connected family as a spouse, dependent, or loved one, we invite you to stand. Today, we pause to recognize your sacrifice, your strength, and the many ways you have contributed to the nation and to the community. Thank you for your dedication and your sacrifice. Please be seated. Let's now take a moment to recognize a distinguished group of faculty members who are retiring this year and who have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia's Board of Regents. Their names and accomplishments are listed in your program beginning on page 49. Please join me in expressing our deepest appreciation for their contributions to Georgia Southern and to generations of our students. Thank you. As we prepare to present our bachelor's and associate's degree candidates, I would like to begin by celebrating a few exceptional groups among today's graduates. Graduates who have earned academic honors are distinguished by outstanding academic achievement over the course of their studies. Their grade point averages reflect a sustained commitment to excellence. Will the candidates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Will the candidates graduating magna cum laude please stand? Will the candidates graduating cum laude please stand? Congratulations again. Please be seated. We are also proud to recognize graduates from Georgia Southern's prestigious Honors College. I'm pleased to invite Dr. Steve Engel, Dean of the Honors College, to lead this special recognition.
Honors College students have distinguished themselves through exceptional academic achievement, honors coursework, experiential learning, and scholarly engagement throughout their time at Georgia Southern. Those graduating as Honors College Scholars with distinction have further distinguished themselves through the completion of a research-focused pathway. Among these graduates are our Goyle Scholars, students who've earned the highly competitive full-ride Goyle Scholarship. Will all Honors College graduates please stand? Thank you. Candidates, please be seated.
We will now begin the presentation of undergraduate degree candidates. Each college will be introduced individually by its dean, and once all colleges have been recognized, the president will confer the degrees. First up today is the Jinping Su College of Public Health.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Stuart Tetters, Dean of the Jinping Su College of Public Health. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Jinping Su College of Public Health presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they've been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Michael Huggins, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics. And let's show them how it's done. Will the candidates earning the degrees from the college please stand loudly? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degrees for which they have been prescribed. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I am Jeff P. Garland, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities. Will the creative minds in the College of Arts and Humanities please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Arts and Humanities presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I am Dr. Rami Haddad, Dean of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand and make it heard? Mr. President, the faculty of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Scott Gordon, Dean of the Waters College of Health Professions. Will the spectacular life-saving candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Waters College of Health Professions presents the candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Okay, are you ready? Will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. We ask now that the first row of candidates please come forward. All other candidates, you may be seated until your row is ushered forward. And graduates, as you come on the stage, either to my left or the right, please stop at the X right next to the provost or me and take a beautiful picture. Head down the ramp and have another beautiful picture right down there. Come on up.
Jinping Su, College of Public Health.
Reichley Jude Henderson, cum laude. Osazuwa Edwin Unoko, Trishelle Tiknika Alford. Riley L. Pearson, Beatrice Maigua. Aubrey Elena Kern, magna cum laude. Serenity Nikeria Williams, Sophie May Kowalczyk. Emilian Carlene Jackson, Terrence Artis Jr. Priscilla Chantel Paul, Tyrese Dwayne Hughes. Grace Elizabeth Orsak, Gabriela Denise Mendez. Candler Thomas Jordan. Ariana Christina Long, Chloe Elizabeth Sportsman, cum laude. Kevin Najuvan Craig Curtis. Ansley Wynn Drosty, magna cum laude. Asia Brianna Billingsley. Alkira Renaya Davis, cum laude. De'Ara Jones.
It's only this side.
College of Science and Mathematics.
Harley Mackenzie Essex.
Daniel Dello.
Wesley Randall Melton.
Rashonda Trimble.
Tanijua Reynolds. Audrey Glisson Bowers. Quaylin Lockett. Brinley Lauren Williams. Emma Elizabeth Marshall. Jose Antonio Lugo. Mia Elizabeth Bernacki, cum laude. Lauren Emily Miller. Darcy Brian Bodily, magna cum laude. Kayla Ann Drawn, summa cum laude. Amber M. Talhook. Bradley William Rowell, cum laude. Rochelle Ledger. Suzanne Dale Underwood. May Ann Wynn Beach, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. William James Alexander Russell, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Danny Wheelis Jr. Lily H. Pavlischak, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Elizabeth D. Burgess. Holland L. Coleman. Leandra Camille Herring. Logan Bell McCrae, cum laude. Laurel Brooke Walker. Peyton S. Schumann, cum laude. Kennedy Kate Nash. Carly Grace Wells, summa cum laude. Angelina M. Wolford, magna cum laude. Yava Evaltaite, summa cum laude. Madison V. Taylor, magna cum laude. Brianna Lynn Frazier. Daniel Hale Hand. LaFrederick Ahmad Gilchrist. Crystal Janae Binns. Carmiltis M. Clark Jr.
Avery Elizabeth Wallace.
Ryan J. Palmer. Trinity Zairia Armani Garvin. Rohan Boli, magna cum laude. Cody Michael Carswell. Natalie Chantel Joyce. Bailey Stevens. Paige Elizabeth Hauk. Anna Carolina Mason. Casey R. Curry, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar with distinction. Hunter John Aaron Mobley. Fallon Simone Hall, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Nickel, cum laude. Rodney Damone Allen Jr. Haley Brooke Diederich, magna cum laude. Larry K. Brown. Taylor Lane Corsi. Ava Lane Tansey. Valeria Maria Bustos Barrios, cum laude. Haley Von Colin, magna cum laude. Sydney Elizabeth Connolly. Anthony Cowan. Megan Danielle Carroll, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Sherbert, summa cum laude. Allison Jo Taufman.
Tabitha E. Teeterstrom, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Christiana Anita Chatri Baez. Logan Scott Woodward, magna cum laude. Devora Nicolette McKinley. Evan Bradley Jernigan, magna cum laude. Micaiah Robertson. William Garrett Snyder. Michaela Etheridge. Jackson Anthony Smith. Nicholas B. Sowers. Kendall Brooke Bullock. Cody Allen Osteen. Jason K. Messick, magna cum laude. Chase Ryan Garrett. Arden Grace Barone. Abigail Lynn Moreno, cum laude. Alyssa Brooke Burnley, summa cum laude. Delaney K. Quinn. Irene Hope Emmelhines. Garrett Smith. Jada Deborah Yolanda Grant. Khalees Yvonne Brown. Kelby Janiyah Myers. Andrew Ryan Groover. Andy Melissa Washington. Delaney Ruth Love. Elizabeth Marie Borglin. Jima Abukai Kamande. Natalie Warren Croft, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Lanice Moore. Lindsay Henderson Merritt. Sarah Catherine Roper. Summer Marie Schilling. Kendra Osenachi Yewanda Ezani, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar with distinction. Amanda Caroline Saunders. Mayana Renee Grissom. Hannah Faith Olofintui, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Haley Elizabeth Prophet. Emulin Grace Pledger. Wintana Hayalam Bekele, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Alyssa Macy Clark, cum laude. Floyd Daniel Leach. Alyssa Marie Houston. Shireen Henry. Raina D. Chalkley, magna cum laude. Emily Hope Beasley. Maria Del Mar Malave Irizarry. Taylor Marie Brannon. Carly Aaron Drew. Niley Yulian Rentas. Abigail Louise Booth. Samara Dennis. Brianna N. Lewis. Sania Mabubkhan Patan. Dakari Coachman. Nadia Lynn Enoch. Brianna Milan Reynolds, magna cum laude. Marcoya Shanice Sutton. Asia Gant. Sean Anthony Johnson. Jada Chantrice Bradshaw. Kiachi Ali Shariati. Demetria Elizabeth Parham. Antwaja Tanaya Sneed. Mofian Folua Eulabi. Kayla Zana McCarthy. Brianne Duller.
College of Arts and Humanities.
Amaya Keelis Wilcox, magna cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Bialis, summa cum laude.
Kier Cho Denji.
Kelsey Travion Thomas. Kennedy Napier Henderson. Jordan Jomir Thompson. Leah Gabrielle Jefferson. Cheyenne Elizabeth Armstrong. Emmanuel Austin Trope. Maggie Elizabeth Wilson. Ashley Kameka Clark. Jamier Jordan Velasquez. Jenna Paige Waldrip. Trinity Simone Jackson. Sarah Grace Rutt, summa cum laude. Elijah Jayon Griffin. Avery Lane Gray Fisher. Nina Elise Petio.
Enzo Ricardo Montero.
Anna Bell Isaacs, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Prince Alfred Tyrone Green III. Adam Height. Evan McKee. Shelley Jackson, magna cum laude. Daniel Brian Carver, cum laude. Michael Patrick Hudson.
Allison Marie Rollins, magna cum laude.
Paris F. Wright. William Wallace Morgan. Emma Joy Robinson, magna cum laude. Ethan Gregory Miller. Jackson Cade Huff, summa cum laude. Jersey Rain Scott. Arizona Spring Tyler. Chloe Ellen Oliver, cum laude. Cooper Cook. Casey B. Meeks, cum laude. Cameron Elizabeth Thrash. Leo Patrick Smith. Virginia A. Brown, magna cum laude. Deja Anana Adams. Faith Danae Dixon. Griffin McMillan Munkus. Marlon Malik Brown. Devin Alexander McCormick. Gabby Hayes, cum laude. Hannah Grace Murdoch, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Saranthus, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar.
Francinia Bratton Crook. Leah Rayanne Kersey, cum laude. Seth T. Lee. Kinsey Joe Cody, magna cum laude. Alyssa Nadine Newsom. Benjamin Bun Sai Singtong. Daisy Abigail Davis, magna cum laude. Brighton Wyatt Hawkins, summa cum laude. Madeline Wendland, magna cum laude.
Sterling Bird.
Emily Marie Turner, magna cum laude. Deja Kiera Hayes.
Cleo Reeves.
Savannah Grace Whitworth, magna cum laude. Andrew McClellan Jenkins. Kimberly Martin. Tabitha Brianna Epps. William Thomas Daughtry, Nicholas Tyler Lee, Christopher Devon Hutchinson Jr., Sophia Rose Kona, Bailey J. Davis, magna cum laude, Charleston G. Stringer, Emily Grace Johnson, magna cum laude, Carnell Tinker IV, Meredith Eloise Staley, Honors College Scholar, Mila Grace Balboa, magna cum laude, Graydon E. Gay, Samantha Nicole Williams, magna cum laude, Isaac Dwayne Brown, summa cum laude, Beverly Lynn Parkey, Joshua Avery Mullis, Hannah Elizabeth Tiemann, summa cum laude, Gracie Jane McNeil, cum laude, Kylan Louise Bewley, cum laude, Dylan S. Linnon, Morgan A. Mitchell, Dominic Eric Blaine Green, Casey Danielle Walsh, Caleb Andrew Shepard, Elizabeth Galasso, Dylan Corinth Colvin, Adriana Catherine Raffanelli, Daisy Grace Hooper, Carmelo L. Pacour, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Emma Paris Coppin, Megan Avery Rivers, Christopher Thomas Peralta I, Samantha Diane Van Landingham, Kennedy Maria Jeray Kruver, Catherine L. Kirby, Jaylee Danielle Kilgo, summa cum laude, Isabella Grace Tackle, Emma C. Stevenson, Nicole Brooke Katnick, Andrew Freeman Ridings, Theodore Kurtz Alberto III, Julie Ann Reed, cum laude, Corelli Jeanette Cabrera, Elizabeth Autry Rigsby, Kira Elizabeth Dorsey, magna cum laude, Talia McBean, Abby Gail Young, magna cum laude, Stella Jean Russell, Morgan Grace Rhodes, Megan Hannah Gordon, Claire Louise Krajek, magna cum laude, McKenna Lynn Walker, Caitlin Laura Hardman, Tyler Scott Shell, cum laude, William J. Grant, Alexander Drake Thornton, Joshua Sperling, Thea Elizabeth Proctor, Richard Ray Patrick, Luke James Levisky, summa cum laude, Nicholas Snyder, Quantavius Deshaun Wims, Evelyn Grace Hutchinson, Noah Christopher Harper, McKenna Elise Winslow, Brian Patrick Martin, summa cum laude, Olivia Anna Marie Bonsack, magna cum laude, Ashley Kiana Bell, cum laude, Noah Liam Connolly, Lashina Matrell King, magna cum laude, Eliana Ann Gonzalez, William Ridings, Christopher J. Churchwell Jr., Tyler Deshaun Butts, Tiffany Dawn Maxey, cum laude, Jordan E. Grandison, Sakina Leanne Lawson, Talia Nicole Smith, Elijah T. Levine, Marley DeVore, cum laude, Julianne M. Pignon, Aubrey Nicole Corley, magna cum laude, Maya Olivia Wilson, cum laude, Allison Renee Zanko, magna cum laude. Anna Claire Cortell, magna cum laude. Neely E. Ammons. Adeline Louise Horn. Layla Rose Pirone, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Klein, summa cum laude. Gabriel Allen Maynard. Cassidy DeLillo. Michelle Perez, magna cum laude. Joshua James Miller. Emily Ann G.U. Ward, cum laude. Landon Parker Owenby. Savannah Dorothy Rose Bierman. Margaret Joseph Perkins, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Riley Elizabeth Pritchett. Cadence Fee Phillips, cum laude. Ava Viola Karetny. Jack Alexander, magna cum laude. Tiffany Whitehead. Kyle Dornell Arnold. Jenna Afifi, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Danny Lynn Thompson. Maria Elizabeth Edwards, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Megan Beth Morris. Tori Nicole Leo. Daranisha T. Long. Lexington Sullivan. David Joel Freeman. Charles A. King, cum laude. Ahmad Dewan Hooper. Molly Catherine Bowen. Colton J. Dixon. Emma Pullman, cum laude. Shania Tykeria Anderson, cum laude. Savannah Brooke Falah. Boaz T. Wheely, cum laude. Kendry Harper Sullivan. Jacqueline Cross Houston, cum laude. Maggie Collins Brady. Shayla Sanchez, magna cum laude. Marla Elizabeth Castro Poveda. Bryce Keith Clenny. Sarah E. Ballard. Jalen Jamar Pitts. Aiden Lane Stacy, cum laude. Jaleel Javon Pitts. Priscilla Rain Dees. Emma Elise Tatum. Mary Anna Christine Saunders. Sky Ashley Taylor, magna cum laude. Drew Douglas Shores. Maya Amor Welch. Josie Renee Elton. Mackenzie Imani Jackson. Ella Michelle Allen.
Kennedy Hood, cum laude.
Sage Hathaway, summa cum laude.
Madeline Paitura.
Jillian A. McGraw, cum laude. Elizabeth Alexandra Mendez. Michaela Brianne Chambers.
John Turner Helton.
Rachel Victoria Lee.
Dalen Cobb.
Anya Kathleen Shepard.
Dakota J. Lee Guy.
Theodore Kurtz Alberto III.
That's what I got.
There it is right there. That's it.
Dakota Jayla Guy.
Samuel Johnston Gazaway. Emma Mary McBride. Chase Robert Fulser. Mariama Denso. Ty Lee Brown, Emily Black, Hannah Lynn Evans, Georgiana Bell Murphy, Riley Carter Boyette, Hannah Faith Leggett, Amaya Taylor Williams, Natalie H. Bazemore, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Kenneth Luke Owens, Cody Joseph Nilsson, Layla Simone Espinosa Moore, Maya Latrice Turner, Kaylee Ann Schaefer,
Michaela DeAsia LaJudith Caldwell, cum laude.
Magdalene M. Sale, Jacasia Keishana Yao, Aiden Matthew Conrad, Rosalind Pack, Jessica Sage McClellan, Dylan James Sedlak, Walker Leroy Langston, Sienna Amari James, Ernesto Cortes, Naomi Marissa Pennick, Janaria Jada Tatum, Andrew Alexei Hernandez, magna cum laude, Takuma Safai Harrison Jr.,
Alan E. Paulson, College of Engineering and Computing.
Alejandro Soto, magna cum laude, Samuel Justice Schwertfeger, magna cum laude, James L. McGee IV, Lance Thomas Ung Travis, Tanner Cole Brownell, Landon Creek Bazemore, Jonathan Phil Baker, Armando Camargo Vera, Carter Jackson Bradford, Garrett Carter, Tabricia Bernay Young, Parker Whitfield Eberly, Donovan Primus Daniel, cum laude, Peyton F. Kane, Corbin L. Lam, Caleb Daniel Vales, Reasan U. Allahu Akbar, cum laude, William Keaton Swanson, Quantavis Allen, Jacob Wesley Strom, Jose Marcelo Vaca Jr., Emil C. Moore, Matt Ryan Liqua, cum laude, Tayana Alexandria Wilborn, Jack Holden Mueller, cum laude, Tori Kalia Annette Johnson, magna cum laude, Ethan T. Sumner, Cassidy Lee Coleman, Jackson Sheffield Kitchens, Gentry Lee Saxon, magna cum laude, Anthony Elise Morales, Jonavon Lundy,
Chukwudi E. Jogu.
Jackson Cade Huff, summa cum laude. Franquan Lamonte Stone, magna cum laude. Ivan Zhang, magna cum laude. Cameron Bernard Walker, cum laude. Derek Leon Days. Cooper K. McCord. Kobe Jabari Smith. Trayson Jacob Hagens, magna cum laude. Austin Julius Williams. Reuben Shane Winfrey. Jason Matthew Langley Jr., summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Kenneth Ernest Kirkland. Quinn Mark Williams. Adrian Schuch, magna cum laude. Logan David Garmon. Harrison Scott Cannon. Rhett Dean Davis. William Lanier Colson. Corbin Hardy Beal. Herschel Justin Moore, magna cum laude. Joshua Daniel Stone. Tyler Peyton McDaniel, cum laude. Ryan Mitchell Brinson. Cameron Joseph Madsen, cum laude. John Austin Lee, cum laude. Nolan Chase Keno Hill. Carrington Douglas William Walsh, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Toby Lee Taylor. Samuel Asher McNure, magna cum laude. Eli Bradford Hendricks. Cooper Smith Salo. Matthew Clifford Scott. William Kyle Dempsey. Carson Riley Heron. Helena M. Wolf, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. William O. Thomas. Jack Ryan Jones. William Todd Lewis. Grayson Elliott Myers. Noah Robert Barker. Jaden Shamar Kemp. Selden Patrick Turner, magna cum laude. Jack Bowden Hunrath. Rafe K. Hamilton, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Jameson Samaj Hudson. Caleb J. Kenny, magna cum laude. Riley Thomas Franzel. Harrison Marsden, cum laude. Keon Lee Abney. Ryan Connor Moheski. Tyler Randolph Moulton. Riley Lewis Hughes. Emma Grace Brodman, cum laude. Megan Steele, cum laude. Lloyd Raymond Rowe. Erica Bajay Rodin, cum laude. Mariah Nicole Marshall. Garrett D. Murdoch, summa cum laude. Kimberlyn Anastasia Allen. Travis Nelson Bohannon, summa cum laude. Landon Chase Collins. Cole Walter Obadowski. Derek Paul. Jamin Philip Mignon. James Mitchell Everly Jr., cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Tristan C. Graham, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Javier Esteban Bejarano. Jake Oakland. Amadou B. Bai. Bentley Graham Wheeler, cum laude. Jonathan Cole Langford. Ethan Hunter Ryan Cox, magna cum laude. Axel Daniel Salazar. Selena Dow. Milo Benjamin Karchner. Brandon Bocanegra. Joseph Alexander Dayub. Tyler Newhouse, cum laude. Dawson Lee Sanders. Cole Matthew McCoon. Marcellus LaShawn Pope. Tyler Andrew Sfar. Ariana Faith Story. Sean Murray Michaels. Success Ibokwe Emmanuel. Moses Maurice Roseman Jr. Megan Dubrow.
Celia Edith Olarte, summa cum laude.
Keldrick D. Brown Jr. Nicholas Payne Morgan, cum laude. Grayson Stevens Brown. Ryan Patrick Flood. Harrison Hedrick. Mason McCart. Cleveland James Cooper. Gavin Reed Horn. Nathan Gregory Bull, cum laude. Riley Lim Tom, cum laude. Robert Stewart Headley. Thomas W. Roberts III. Baker Oaks Dyer, cum laude. Trenton Allen Davidson. John Connor Faulkner, cum laude. Grady Brackett, cum laude. Clayton James Rogers. Sydney Nicole Billingsley. Austin E. Nobis, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Bailey Holton Ham. Mason Victor Schumann, magna cum laude. Johnny Garrett Beaver. Nathan Ashley Wingard, cum laude. Brogan James White. Evan Blake Cohen, magna cum laude. Jacob Malcolm Connor. Sarah Ann Weatherford. Jacob M. Kiefer, summa cum laude. Braden Everett Avon, cum laude. Grayson Banks Harrelson. Colby James Snow, magna cum laude. Brannon Bird Hodges. Joshua Philip Rhine. Evan Murphy Belding. Grayson Causey Foreman, cum laude. Bradley John Ime, cum laude. Thomas Darrell Weldon III. Grant Massimo Zari. Robert Andrew Hausdorff. Levi Ernest Johnson. Jacob Alexander Preston. Woodson Wesley Chesser IV. Angel Saleh Krim. Aiden Manuel Perez. Catherine Elizabeth Barton. Matthew Colin Thompson. Kevin Patrick Keefe. Caitlin Hildebrand. Brendan A. Harris. Dominic Marcel Girard. Brian James Bosley. Carson Albert Mullis. Kobe William Osgood. James Harrison Traylor. Anthony McFarlane. Salame Mohammad Hazama. Sterling Scott Ryder, cum laude. Jake Todd, cum laude. Sean Dwayne S. Zubieta, cum laude. Andrew Brian Thompson, cum laude. Colin A. Gray, cum cum laude. Benjamin Olive Bates, cum laude. Raleigh Craig Waters. Peyton Yates Seeley. Amir Musa Abdul Qawi. Joshua David Ray. Anthony LeQuint Shepard III. Jessica Ray Zumbach, magna cum laude. Miles Edward Cavender, cum laude. Trinity Bullock, cum laude. Tyson Antoine Redford. Jayla Ana Rivera, cum laude. John Constantine Allen. Radis Michael Era. Emmanuel Aware Mafone, cum laude. Ryan James Zanowich, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Daniel Cruz Ortiz. Brian Orlando Culver, cum laude. Gavin Lawrence Grooms. Jackson Vitali Merritt. Peyton Andrew Fuller, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Lawson Barrett Goodwin. Samuel Wyatt Ligon. Wesley Ray Powell, cum laude. Michael Brookshire Huffstetler. Ethan Thomas Brown. Morgan Alexis Sagona, cum laude. Cameron Michael DeFranco. Madeline Elizabeth Smith, cum laude. David Palmer Schondelmeyer. Callie Ann Vaughn, magna cum laude. Giselle Sarai Lopez Marino. Stephen James Dupre, cum laude. Jaheim Decatur Kane. Kyle Thomas Henderson. Amir Zende Reynolds. Knox Nolte. Perrin Cole Freeman, magna cum laude. Mackie Graham Giddens. Sebastian Oviedo, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. A.J. Hernandez. Tamara Elizabeth Gilmore. James E. Keys Jr., magna cum laude. Mark Jason Dudley II. Janaya Lazaria Young. Rikin Kumar Natvarpai Patel. Jalen Mordecai. Cade S. Woodall, cum laude. Jacob Samuel Matthews. Michael C. McCurdy. Jacob Waddell. Garrett Bradley Northam. Austin Cole Howard, magna cum laude. Dennis Joseph Welch Jr. Nathan Ruben de Jesus. Dawson S. Alexander. John Connor Strickland. Caleb William Jones. Isaac A. Ayala, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Song Hyun Kim, cum laude. Rosemarie Clara Ganti. Ronald Eugene Barker III. Yoseline Lizette Ramos Perez, magna cum laude. Santiago Molina Vasquez Sr. Brandon Dion Jones. Katie Oakley. Dorian Chander Redding. Destiny Nicole McRae. Gabriella Nicole Marquard, cum laude. Wes F. Eccles, cum laude. Michaela Jackson. James Arthur Johnson. Moises Oliveros Sixtos. Klein Peyton Richard Stanfield. Joshua Jaquan Hawkins, cum laude. Christopher Murthel. Cameron Micah Foster, cum laude. Duell Glenn Yurdy. Bobby Ray Smith Williams Jr. Ethan Cole Cooper, Jason Lewis Kirkendall, Carson Porter Mashburn, Amar Jassim Jenkins, Travis Broderick Boykin Jr., Jackson Turner Persons, Rich Q. Dorsey, Henry Harvard Jackson, Joaquin Jacavion Lyman, Kylie Ann Sundermeyer, Chase Allen Howell, Jack Reed Mitchell, Madeline Summer Waters, James Edelman Young, magna cum laude, Mary Hansen, cum laude, Sydney Ohana Grace Bolas, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Sydney Lavelle Martin Jr., Hamza Salahuddin, Notorian Q. Jones Jr., Jordan Spears, Zachary Wayne Davis, Jose Esteves, Coleman Glenn Norton, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Ramon Estevez, Cole Wesley Vandiver, Samantha Nicole Spring, Juan Pablo de Leon, Gabriela Isabel Duarte Gomez, Horace W. Jelani, magna cum laude, Shelby Aiden Hutto, Taiwo Rafia Komolafe, magna cum laude, Eniu Bong Imohuna, Wesley Myler, Bren M. Tettenburn Cooper, Reese McClellan Cruz, Sean Patrick Carton, Matthew Vincent Russo, Ren Brower, Johanna A. Braswell II, Ty Ulysses Larry, Alexandria Melita Sanders, Connor Logan Battles, Molly Bonnie Bentley Ursery, Anish Goyal, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar with Distinction, Christian J. Ramsey, Evan Andrew Flynn, magna cum laude, Alex Izuchukwu, magna cum laude, Samuel Toluwalashe Ogunleye, Tori DeAnthony Stevens, Maximus Zong Yang, magna cum laude, Christopher Ryan Chapman, Olaudo Shalom Victor Ofoegbu, Honors College Scholar, Oluremi Divine Jagede, summa cum laude, Tunji Adewoye, summa cum laude.
Waters College of Health Professions. Samuel Dean Tanner Walker. Myron Rodolfo Rodriguez. Morgan Elizabeth Hamons, summa cum laude. Sophie Christine Williams. Lainey Pearl Gagne, summa cum laude. Keelan B. Williams. Olivia Kevlin Boyd, summa cum laude. Jordan Nyla Mole. Jordan Braswell. Hannah Lee Smith, summa cum laude. Emily Brooke Lively. Cameron Isaiah Hall. Brianna N. McDaniel, cum laude. Keita Mackenzie Michaelis. Erica N. Hill. Kevon Lamar McKelvin. Anthony Jarbar White Jr. Madison DeLee Norris. Troy E. Felton. Michael Addison Tingle, cum laude. DeAndre Davis. Drake Andrew Stevenson. Danny Joe Jack Taylor. Jalen Christopher Dixon. Kirsten G. Lenig. Mason Kelly Moore. Jackson Taylor Stacy. Jillian Deborah Feaster. Emma Grace Chafin. Sydney Micaiah Grant. Olivia Hope Taylor, cum laude. Maggie K. Sloter. Emma Grace Peel, cum laude. Lily Ann Gruya. Lindley Elizabeth Palmer. Jasmine Nicole Demons. Avery Reese Guernsey. Georgina Neri. Nathan Donald Wisniewski.
Edward Soretto.
Larissa Marie Dawson. Tracy M. Vogt. Angela G. Barrett. Landon Brian Luster. Riley Grace King. Kim Marie Lewis. Hannah Dean Crosby, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Callie Bland, cum laude. A.V. Lidan Vernon. Madison Lee Purvis. Bailey Allison Tanner. Valentina Maria Castillo, cum laude. Mark Logan Strange, magna cum laude. Lydia Grace Mooney. Kemia Elizabeth Williams. Lauren Marie Davis. Kayla Marie Porter, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Sean Everett Yarborough. Caleb Clifton. Imari Yates. Kameen Colby Vandeford, cum laude. Lawrence Ramon McKnight Sr. Ethan Thomas. Jackson Michael Hunter. Alexis E. Steinhauser. Brianna A. Ormsby. Brianna Monique Conley, cum laude. Tiffany M. Linton. Jordan Chelsea Bowden, magna cum laude. Kennedy Marie Cochley. Shamia Yomaris Thomas. Hunter Lee Kicklighter. David Allen Wolf. Genesis Patrice Lee, cum laude. Jenna Suzanne Dillard. Sydney Ellen Lewis. Emma Lane Foley, Freddie Lamont Loftley, Cody R. Dunn, Leah Witten Bourne, cum laude, Alexandra Zia Horton, cum laude, Madison Buss, Trevor Moore Lovett, cum laude, Ansley Nicole Magruder, cum laude, Gabriel Isaac George, cum laude, Trell Weatherly Toombs, Landon Stephen Pittman, Abigail Kimberly May Wade, Aiden Christopher Garcia Sheffield, magna cum laude, Lillian Presley Rogers, Riley Gail Hammock, Riley McLean Ernst, cum laude, Haley Diane Pittman, cum laude, Haley Renee Sexton, summa cum laude, Abby Grace Brantley, summa cum laude, Caitlin M. Stockdale, Elizabeth Lawton Wilcox, Raphael Reeves, Zenaria R. Clark, summa cum laude, Evelyn M. Forrester, Jaden Renee Gay, Kinley Grace Smith, Isabella Yvonne Jordan, Delaney Elizabeth Watts, Catalina Alexandria Templo, Gretchen Nancy Hoffman, Lorna Strain, Honors College Scholar, Caitlin Anna Turner, Ansley K. Faircloth, magna cum laude, Nancy Rangel Sanchez, cum laude, Ansley Kate Willis, cum laude, Jadalyn Marie Hooks, magna cum laude, Carly Michelle Kahn, cum laude, Charlie Addison Rogers, Ansley Grace Ron, magna cum laude, Luna Rose Webster, Madison A. Fountain, cum laude, Nevaeh Kiel Newsom, magna cum laude, Hannah Reagan Hardin, Leah Ashley Hudson, cum laude, Emanuela Lucia Camasholi, Brooke Ann Weathersby, cum laude, Layla Elizabeth Brown, Ava Elizabeth Norris, Victoria Kaysen, Paige Danielle White, Hannah Caitlin Moore, cum laude, Lindsay Taylor Fisher, James Allen Hodges, cum laude, Emma Bailey, Simon Navas, Hannah L. Seco de Lucena, Chiabuka Ben Nwauche, cum laude, Charlie Ann Holland, Eli Jackson Green, Cheyenne Autumn Anderson, Kendall R. Jennings, Anna G. Young, Viviana Marie Ortiz, cum laude, Mallory K. Barrett, Jalen Everett Martinez, Ashlyn E. Smith, cum laude, Nicholas Scott Lloyd, Nicholas Austin Sutton, cum laude, Desmond Darnell Benefield, Jacob M. Black, cum laude, Jaden Jamar Parker, Brett M. Roscoe, Abigail Elizabeth Scarborough, cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Stephen E. Jacobson, Haley B. Raymond, cum laude, Amanda Eileen Judson, magna cum laude, Tekeri Kutanya Starsha Renrick, Molly McGee Banks, cum laude, Maddie Lynn Stevens, summa cum laude, Jada O'Neill, Lily Ann Morris, Kaylee E. Knowles, Jordan Amarian Williams, Sarah Ray Mesker, Cassidy Aragon. Hallie Madison Green, cum laude. Arden Suzanne Vickers. Lydia Renee Suchan, cum laude. Sophie Elizabeth Barrett, cum laude. Bryce Cameron Battle. Harrison Neal Skinner. Abby Faye Hopper. Isaac Baker. Taylor Ann Bibb. Ryan Daniel Donahue. An N. Doan, summa cum laude. Devin Christopher Zajac, magna cum laude. Nathan Henry Copeland. Leland P. Sanders. Britton Tyler Flory, magna cum laude. Stacy Morris. Sydney Teresa Lobanowski. Jacob Garrison Curtis. Ashley Taylor Hughes. Kieran Charisse Webb. Morgan A. Gragg, cum laude. Brooke Nicole DiCarlo. Samantha Rachel Melsheimer, cum laude. Avery Lauren Sutherland, cum laude. Cameron Lee Tonkovich, cum laude. Lenora Shirley Mansell, cum laude. Allison Joy Waller, summa cum laude.
Blair Brennan Avery.
Macy Caden Giles. Michaela Bolton. Caroline Sterling Harper, summa cum laude. Olivia Danielle Morse. Molly Flagg Hutchinson. Courtney Sylvia Perez Johnson. Harley Megan White. Jalea Lynn Sanders. Nia Danae Tompkins. Elena Isabel Clough. Katarina Gabrielle Lee, magna cum laude. Susanna Ellen Creighton, cum laude. Jean-Benet Winter Lawrence. Madeline C. Bacon. Amber Brianna Mills, cum laude. Ella Grace Rogers. Janaya A. Davis, magna cum laude. Ella Caroline Cooper. Sakaya Janae Thomas. Chantel Mariah Washington, cum laude. Madison Marie Hansen, magna cum laude. Ensley Marie Benton. Marin Bernadette Halama, cum laude. Cara Nicole Clemens. Emma Grace Lowry, Honors College Scholar. Madeline Lee Massey, magna cum laude. Kerrigan Marie Melville, cum laude. Allison Renee Rice, cum laude. Rebecca Elise Burchard. Jaden Takai Spivey. Lauren Ashley Head. Taylor Sepley. Canardos Graham Jr. Cherish Daniels. Natalie Ray Charton. Maya Nataja Taylor. Savannah Grace Kirk. Jayla Kimbria Douglas. Macy Morgan Cote. Matye Jane Scarborough. Evan Renee Kahili, cum laude. Lindsay Olanov, cum laude. Parker Ann Daniels. Hannah Marie Hallavin. Caroline Elizabeth Green. Anaya Grace Brown. Joshua P. Kenny. Myron Herbert Jones, Coleman M. Williams, Tyler Smith, Justin David Singleton, cum laude, Jacoby E. Jones, magna cum laude, Christopher Kyle Cothe, Riley Hattie Nicole Dixon, cum laude, Christian Xavier Miranda, Priya Doniparthi, cum laude, Carson Harris Landing, Ross Michael Davis, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Benjamin Todd Rawlings, Gabrielle Renee Knight, Jason William Beaker, Christian Shavana McBride, Madison Edwards Iannotti, Evan Michael Prosser, Emily Jordan Mackey, Victoria Ruth Floyd, magna cum laude, Amari Jimaye Irvin, Talmadge Reed Magby, Zachary Kai Johnson, Nolan Philip Morris, magna cum laude, Amaria Janice Moses, Gabriel Joseph Kloberdance, cum laude, Nathalia Isabella Davison, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Tyler Barb, Lainey Dale Mitchell, Matye Jane Scarborough, Skylar Sierra Ray Horton, Kayana Kese Evans, Lacey D. Von Krosik, Sierra Anisha Joseph, Madeline Estelle Arnold,
Janaria Jada Tatum,
Megan Elizabeth Kirk, Rick Tavius Hill, cum laude, Jamaria Shawnice Dixon, Arden Ladair Stoops, Shekinya Shakayla Dawson, Ansley Claire Albers, Lalia Allison Sterling, Allie Michelle Beasley, Jerome Augustus Irwin Jr., summa cum laude, Cage Cutting, Tanaya Spivey, Takia Marie Middlebrooks, Kayla Roche Fulton, cum laude, Aaliyah Maya Clark, Scott Richard Ralston, summa cum laude, Omari A. Andre, Honors College Scholar, Gregory T. J. Rickerson, Shannon Janae Brown, Savannah Stephanie Lauren Aldrich, magna cum laude, Cole James Lanahan, Kayla Reese Fuller, Jacob Kenyon, magna cum laude, Taylor D. Williams, cum laude, Aaron Jonathan Weininger,
Imani Sania George,
Grace Ann Elizabeth Clendenin,
Montserrat Rodriguez Ejarque, magna cum laude,
Robert Edwards III, Crystal Peterson, Sierra Renee Branch, summa cum laude, Emma Morris, Morgan Nicole Oliver, John Jeremiah Van, Vincent Dwight George, Dea Danielle Lawrence, Omofiwahan Ayotunji Abayomi, Nancy Alice George,
Jenna Afifi, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar,
Jemiah Amir Walker,
Maria Elizabeth Edwards, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar.
Zamaya Tyasia Hill. Peyton Ivy Buchanan. Raven Gabrielle Shipman. Kimberly Salas. Mulaney Nicole Smith, Honors College Scholar. Jonathan Michael Murphy. William Alexander Jowers. Jaikis Jaquan Mason. Noor Fahmawi. Hema Patel. Jordan and Nala Smith. Naisha L. King. Kimberly Orozco. Adriana M. Robinson. Ebony Marie Garvin. Jamiria Janae Stuckey. Allie Elizabeth Presley. Emma Grace Deese. Charlotte M. Ellis. Isabella Maria Corliss Chiriboga. Caitlin T. Jones. Taylor Nicole Teemer. Nathaniel John Della Cruz Janagup. Celia Edith Olarte, summa cum laude.
Well, this concludes the formal conferral of degrees. In just a moment, I will ask you to rise for the singing of our alma mater, followed by the recessional. But first, graduates, listen up. There is one final tradition, a very important tradition. It is now your privilege to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side, signifying your official status as graduates of Georgia Southern University. Family and friends, I present to you the class of 2026. I ask now that you please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, which will be followed by the recessional of the stage party and faculty. Today's alma mater will be led by Taylor Sutterfield. Graduates and guests, following the recessional, we ask that you exit the stadium in an orderly fashion and reunite with your families outside. Taylor, come on forward and lead us in the alma mater.